a country, Nigeria. It's so sad. It's so sad that Nigerian citizens are suffering. Nigerian citizens are suffering all over the world. They are suffering abroad. They are even suffering in their own land. The land of milk and honey. The land of milk and honey. The Nigerian citizens are still suffering there. For me, that is a very sad situation that the Nigerian government are actually subjected their own citizens to wallow in poverty. It is so sad that in Nigeria is a country whereby NEPA we have a planted generator in their compound. NEPA is even running their own office with generator. Then people keep saying that there is hope in that country. The Nigerian government voted against the American President Donald Trump by declaring Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. So some Nigerians are worried about that why would the Nigerian government voted against the Israel, voted at the UN that did not support the action of the American president. And the Nigerian citizens are worried that, the American aid, as in the money that the America used to support Nigeria, Donald Trump will not send the money anymore. Do you guys think that Nigeria as a country really need charity from America? They need the American government to give them aid, to give them money for them to survive. A country as Nigeria, most of those all year land that we have in Nigeria, don't you know that they are controlled by the America, by the British, by the France and Italian, Germany and Belgium? Those people run shows there in Nigeria. Nigeria government are not really in charge of anything in that country. They are just like a caretaker. That is the fact. They are like it's like their hands are tied. They have signed their Nigeria government. It's not even Buhari government that will sign this agreement that Nigeria citizens are suffering from. It's not the government that have signed it years ago. It's like they mortgage that country. So now Buhari government just have to sit down there and watch until the contract runs down. And before the contract runs down, Buhari government really have to dance to the tune of all those foreign companies, foreign countries and government that is running show there in Nigeria. Or else all those small money, small aid that all those foreign government are sending to Nigeria, they will stop it. I don't think that Nigeria government really need any aid, any money of any kind, support from any country. Nigeria is a country that can actually stand on our own. He can stand on his own and farm and feed his people, create job for his citizens. Does not even need any money from other foreign countries for them to run things in Nigeria. Isn't that sad that the Nigerian senators are the most paid senators in the world? Nigeria politicians are the most paid, as in the highest paid politicians in this wide world. Nigeria politicians. And the same Nigeria, we will have 90-something% of unemployment youth, people old, mama, papa, that is not working. They cannot even find they can't find a job. There is no job. Nigeria cannot even boast of say, okay, this 1 year they have built 1 or 2 good industries. They can point to us, okay, we employ at least 20,000 Nigeria there, they are working. Isn't that sad as a country? How can we say we are the giant of oil and gas? Your citizens are still living, they sleep inside darkness every goddamn day. No electricity. Not even petrol. As my dear brother that he said on his video that if Nigeria is selling a liter of petrol 20 naira, is not a bad thing. In short, we're supposed to, we're supposed to start complaining that even that 20 naira is even too much for a country that have oil in its backyard, that has oil everywhere in Nigeria. When you dig it, you see oil, you see gas. If they are selling their, so in Nigeria, you can get 1 liter for 20 naira. It's not a bad thing. Now, 250 naira per liter. I mean, the thing is really sad. Even since this oil, petrol crisis have been looming, Buhari cannot even call his cabinet, because Buhari is holding a portfolio as a minister of petroleum. Okay, he cannot even call the cabinet and say, man, what is going on? Sometimes I wonder if we really have a government in that country, if we really have a person that is in charge of that country. It's very, very sad. It's terrible to see Nigerian citizens suffering. Nigerian citizens will be the one to die in the sea, trying to cross over to Europe to find a better life. They will be the one to come to Europe and suffer. They will be the one to suffer in China, in America, and every part of the world. Even right then in Nigeria, Nigerian citizens are suffering. The government does not give a damn about them. They don't care. And it's very, very sad. It will break your heart as a Nigeria that have been around the world. You have seen things. These politicians too, they are traveling everywhere. The vice president will fly to America whenever he wants to receive treatment. The president will go to London whenever he wants to receive treatment. It's the Nigeria where you have the minister of health will travel abroad for his own medical treatment. Minister of health of a nation, of a country. When he himself is sick, he will go abroad, to go to Germany to receive medical treatment. The same Nigeria, the minister of education will send their children to Obodo Ibo to get a foreign education. The same Nigeria there. So you not tell me that a country where the minister of health does not even have confidence on the healthcare system. You are telling other Nigerians that don't worry, there is hope. Where is the hope? Is it not the same Nigeria? People are telling people, don't come to Europe. Europe is not. Stay there. Stay in Nigeria. Can't you see the hardship that people are going through in that country? The hardship, is it not too much? The hardship our people are facing in Nigeria, is it not too much? Is it not too much for them? Is it not enough? Do you think it's not getting to that time whereby the youth will rise and say, man, enough is enough? The youth should rise and say, enough of all this suffering. It's too much. But at the end of the day, it's the same youth, this political criminal, they are using to climb up. They are using to fight anybody that wants to speak against them. The same youth. These old politicians, what they do is this. They don't want to build any industry. They don't want to educate the citizen, because they know that education is power. Education brings a lot of knowledge. That is power. Knowledge is power. So what they do is, they will select some group of young people. They will put them on the payroll. Those young people, their job is to be on social media, to fight anybody that wants to speak against their political godfather. That is it. Nothing else. These young people don't actually have a real job. They don't have a real job. That is what they do on social media and outside social media. These young people I'm talking about, when you ask for their age, they will be around 30 something. Okay? They themselves, they are even old enough to run for a political office. If you are a youth in Nigeria citizen and Edo citizen, why will you be protecting your political godfather because it's giving you some change every month? Why can't you just feel for your neighbor and feel for your children yet unborn? That is what you should be thinking. Your children yet unborn. If that politician that is giving you small change every month, that politician is responsible to make sure that our healthcare system is, up to standard, but he's not doing it. But he's giving you change, and your neighbor is suffering, and you are happy. Whenever your neighbor want to speak against that a politician, you be the one to tell your neighbor, you be the one to tell your neighbor to shut up. And by the time that politician now serve his 8 years and is gone, then you, the same youth, then you will be jobless. You will be jobless. But if you think ahead, if you think of your future, and you make that minister to work and do what he's supposed to do, the minister to go and build industry, create jobs. Even by the time that minister left office, that industry will still be there. People will still be there working. As far as the new governor, as far as the new governor make sure that industry is still, up and running, people will still be there working. Your children yet to born, they will come and meet that industry. As far as you continue to have good government, they will come and meet all those jobs that has been created. Your children yet to born will not benefit from it, because you make it happen, because you made those politicians to do their job. As I keep saying that all these governors, they are not doing you a favor. When your governor pay pensioner, that is not an achievement. Now a responsibility be that. When the governor pay salary, the governor not achieve anything. Now a responsibility be that. Let me tell you what the governor can call achievement. It's when the governor, not even when the governor fix all the bad roads that it came to me that somebody else have already constructed. It's when the governor now even do some, he did something new. For example, you can say beneath China, that road the traffic is too long. The governor will now construct another new road from scratch. Before the governor will leave office, will do that. That road will be, well done. Then the governor can look at that and say, yes, that is an achievement because I'm actually the one that constructed that road from scratch. You understand? Or the governor can say, when, like Obaseki, he can say, when he took over office, the 5-star hospital was sitting there, it was not working. But when he took over office, he made sure that the 5-star hospital is up and running, for example. He can still call that achievement. He can call that achievement. Even the Benin Technical College now, but Governor Obaseki really, rebuild that building, meaning to just, redo it, because the building is really in a bad state. He can still call that achievement. The Bende Bureau Office, if Governor Obaseki can revive Bende Bureau, he can call that an achievement. Not by him paying salary. That is not an achievement, because it's not his money that he's using to pay salary. Okay? Now, we have Edo State Governor Obaseki, that's been in a government office for a good 9 years. Nobody can actually say that this man has done anything. Our Libya brothers and sisters that was returned, Governor Obaseki offered them fish farming training. After the fish farming training, he sent them back to their parents' home. We could not go in a papa house. As we speak right now, the money that Governor Obaseki promised to give them, he didn't give them money. The land, they don't see. They come out, just flag those people on social media. They don't give them all the things that they promise. That is another failure again. Are you guys see the problem that we are facing in that country? Are you guys see the problem that we are facing in those states? Go. The building, the pictures I pasted on this audio, that is the 5-star hospital building. Oshomole claimed to have wasted 120 billion. No, all those Edo youths that is making noise on social media, that is trying to pull their brother down because they think their brother have an ambition to run for a political office. These people say they are even old. Look at their age. They are old enough to even run for a political office, but they are afraid. They think that instead they are worried that their brother brother have an ambition to run for a political office. They bring him to social media, start calling him names. You that is trying to call somebody names, saying that the person have an ambition to run for political office, are you not old enough to run for a political office? Why are you allowing yourself to be used as a political tux? Why? Are you not old enough to run as a governor in Edo State? Why are you hiding or sitting under the table of the politicians? Why are you sitting under the table of the politicians? And you are sitting under the table of the politicians, and you just open your mouth for all the crumbs that will fall off the table of the politicians to your mouth. Why are you interested in eating crumbs from the table of your political corrupt godfather, whereby you can easily make a table for yourself? So I don't say you stop eating crumbs. And I know what it be crumbs. When you go, after you don't eat bread, finish all those equate, all those small we will call the dust away. Those one are crumbs. I don't say youth, don't be interested in crumbs that will fall off your political, criminal, corrupt godfather table. You can make a table for yourself. You can make your own table. Crumbs no go belle fool you. Crumbs no go reach anything. Crumbs no go fool your mouth. So the Edo State youth, I can see a lot on social media. The thing will shock you. See, so we have all this kind of youth that can type like this on social media. You guys were there where on Shomole wasted $120 billion on that building, that picture I pasted on this audio. You guys were there where on Shomole wasted that such money. And you guys are quiet. I have never seen any Edo State youth, apart from Emmanuel Agbogun, that's actually, said something about this 5-star hospital that is sitting down there. 5-star hospital that was built when Obaseki was the economic advisor to Oshomole. Obaseki is now the governor. The 5-star hospital building is still there. Edo State citizens are not benefiting from it. We don't even have one Edo youth that is actually saying anything about it. They are interested in protecting Obaseki office. How are they protecting Obaseki office? When some persons from Edo State will say something about Obaseki, they will put a picture on social media. They will say, this man have a political ambitions. The man want to run for a political office. The man is a scam because they think the man want to run for a political office. I keep asking them, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with an Edo citizen wanting to run for a political office? Is that and you as a youth, does that supposed to be your ethic? Don't you supposed to be monitoring your governor and making sure that your governor is doing what you're supposed to do? Don't you supposed to be monitoring your governor and making sure that your governor is providing and creating job opportunities for your people and for yourself? As I said before, our youth in Edo State don't have job. Some of them, the only job they have is for the governor to put them on the payroll. They don't have proper job, that skillful job. Put them on the payroll, pay some money into the account every month. Their job is to, just attack anybody that want to speak against the governor, that want to criticize the governor. They think, why will you talk to the governor like that? The governor is a public servant. Public servant. That is what the governor is. Edo State governor or any governor in Nigeria, they are all public servants. They are there to serve the public of their state. Edo State governor is there to serve the public of Edo State. That is what it's there for. That is what it's there for. And the youth, I wish the youth can know how powerful they are. If the youth, they can just realize that they are so powerful, that without them, these politicians are powerless. Without the youth, the politicians are powerless. They cannot do anything. By the time the youth will turn against them and say, no, sir. No, sir. Our roads are very bad. You have to concentrate in fixing our road. No, sir. Our educational system are backward. You have to make sure that our educational system is up to standard. It can compete with any other educational system around the world. No, sir. Our healthcare system is sick, very sick. Our healthcare system needs to be revived. No, sir. None of our industries in Edo State is working. Those industries, the old one, have to be revived, and you have to make sure that you build a new one before you will leave office. That is what all the Edo youth supposed to be doing. That is what all the Edo youth supposed to be doing. Instead, they are on social media attacking their fellow brother that is not in politics. They are on social media attacking their fellow brothers and sisters that is not even getting paid by the Nigeria government. That attacking their brother that are not even responsible, in anything. That are not responsible when you come to fixing the infrastructure, the schools and creating jobs. But the people that are responsible, they are right there in Edo State. You guys, the Edo youth, you cannot even hold them accountable. You cannot hold them. You cannot hold your Edo State politicians accountable. So I keep telling people that, listen, the old politicians are criminals. The young ones are they are political thugs. So what hope do you have at all? Do Nigeria really have hope? Whereby the young ones now, they are looking for, they pray day and night. They just want to be like their political godfather. They want that opportunity to hammer. In their mind, once they become a politician, they don't hammer with that. That is it. They are not interested in fixing anything. So you guys are not going to see any changes, because these people mindset, the mindset is very, very, their mindset has been destroyed. Because they have that mindset that the only way they can get rich, they can hammer, is to become a politician. They are not seeing a political office in a place that will go and make a difference. They see a political office in a place that will go, and make money. That is it. So, I mean, to all the Edo State youth, don't be interested in the crumbs that are falling off your political godfather's table. All those crumbs that they are giving you, it will not last you a lifetime. I mean, you're supposed to even learn from our brother Tony Kabaka. Supposed to learn from that EPA. Tony Kabaka worked for Oshomole for 8 years now. Oshomole left. Upper Second did not renew their contract. They said Tony Kabaka is complaining that his boys are jobless. You see? That is the problem. For that good 8 years, imagine if Oshomole should have built industries. Build industry that will create job for all those Kabaka boys. Those boys could still be there working today. Obaseki will carry on and continue paying them their salary. Oshomole did not build any industries. Okay, so those are the same. You guys that is working for Obaseki now, you guys are still going to fail. By the time somebody else took over office, you guys will not be jobless again. You not be back to square one. So that is my point. Don't be a political talks. It will not help you. It will not help your neighbor. It will not help your children. It will not help your children. Unless you yourself, you have money to take your child to Ghana to go and school there. That's because if you don't have money to take your child to Ghana to go and school, or take your child to Europe to go and get an education, that means your children will grow up and come and suffer from the same bad educational system we have in Edo State. Whenever your wife wants to have a baby, we still go to the same bad hospitals we have in Edo State, unless you have money to send your wife to America to go and, deliver. If you know that you don't have your own special hospital that you have in Edo State, that the same hospital that everybody is suffering from, that you are going to attend. So why are you interested in all those crumbs that those your corrupt political godfathers are giving to you? Why can't you hold these politicians accountable? Why can't you youth make sure that these Edo politicians, they are doing what they're supposed to do? Why can't you make them to work? Why can't you people reject all those crumbs they are giving you? Because you guys are not really working. If somebody tell you that anybody that, look for your group of friends will be paying you so amount every month. Anybody that wants to criticize the governor, be attacking the person. Put the person picture on social media. Accuse the person of the thing that the person did not even know anything about. Try and bring the person down. Tarnish his image quick. Because the person has a lot of followers. Because we are so afraid of him because he has a lot of followers. So they are so afraid of Iranomigo now. They say he has a lot of followers. Person that has a man like that has a lot of followers, you have to be afraid of him. Iranomigo, you don't know him because he have a political ambition. So what? So what? So if you have somebody like Stanley Osazo Osakwe, is Stanley not old enough to be the governor of Edo State? Stanley Osazo Osakwe, are you not old enough to govern that state? Are you not old enough? Stanley Osazo Osakwe, why are you interested in the crumbs? All those crumbs equate that is falling off your political godfather's table, where you can actually make a table for yourself. Stanley Osazo Osakwe, I saw your post, you are throwing around social media. What is the meaning of that? Do you think you are addressing fool like your governor Obaseki or all his gang that surround him? Those people are fools. If Obaseki is not a fool, how come he still cannot get the 5-star hospital up and running till today? He's only a fool that will behave like that. Because Obaseki was the economic advisor when that hospital was built. How can you commission hospital for more than a year and that hospital is not in use? You commission hospital, you commission building. Because you cannot really say that building is hospital yet because that building has not been equipped. So Obaseki can wake up tomorrow and decide to use the building for something else. He can decide to use the building for hostel. So he can change his mind tomorrow. He can even sell it. Obaseki is selling our property now. So he can even sell it. So who knows? But the same hospital that Obaseki was the economic advisor to Oshomole, where they spent $120 million on. Obaseki now is the governor now for 1 year. Altogether, Obaseki have been in the government. He has been in the government of he was been a Oshomole government for 8 years. Now he himself is now a governor for 1 year. 9 years altogether. Obaseki was there when the hospital was where they spent that 120 billion. Even Oshomole, man, Edo youth, seriously. Edo youth, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. You guys should be ashamed, seriously. If this 5-star hospital case is enough to carry, una go carry her for head. This 5-star hospital, number one, Oshomole claimed to have spent $120 billion. That is number one. Number two, Oshomole said before he left, he said that he have already ordered 75 equipment that the hospital need to, to start running. Now, equipment we not see. We not even ask for the money. We Oshomole say order the equipment. We not ask Oshomole where the money dey. Una no even the ask Obaseki. You were the economic advisor. All the equipment we Oshomole say order for this 5-star hospital. Where equipment? Equipment never come after 1 year with the commission hospital. Where the money will not order them? How much not order them? Where the money? Where the equipment? So nobody is even asking any question. No Edo youth is actually came out and say, man, this 5-star hospital, we have to get to the bottom of it first. Let's leave every other thing. We must find out what is going on with this 5-star hospital. How can you spend 120 billion of our money? No single Edo citizen that is actually benefiting from that money. And you guys, the youth, what they are busy doing to post an amigo picture on Facebook. I'll be writing rubbish like this small boy, Sally Osakweno. He posted an amigo picture. He's writing nonsense. What is right is like it does. It's faceless. He did not accuse an amigo now of looting Edo State. He did not accuse him of wasting our $120 billion on 5-star hospital. The state Stallios as also, if you ask him that, how come Obaseki still cannot get the 5-star hospital up and running? He will not have an answer to it because he's not interested. His job, what Stanley is getting paid for, that's exactly what he's doing now, is to try to lay false allegation on people that is criticizing Obaseki. That is it. Stanley does not have a job. That is his job. That is what he's doing. That is what he's doing. And it's so sad, you see. It's so sad, though. You guys don't understand what I'm saying, but you guys will catch it later. You will catch it later. You will catch it later. What hope do we have in Edo State? What hope do we have? As we speak right now, we're supposed to have a youth party that will be registered before the next election. A young one, we register the party. We come and start campaigning from now. When Obaseki will see that there is a serious opposition, because in Edo State we don't have an opposition party. PDP na padi with APC. If APC want to pass any law, now they use Ghana must go share some money, give their PDP member for Edo State. They will not even contest the law. They will say, oh yeah, pass them. Because see wahala. You understand? But if by the time Obaseki, that APC or whatever, by the time they say we now have a new party, youth party in Edo State that has a new party in Edo State, they now have a serious opposition. They will start to work. Then they will be afraid. They will start to work. But they will not say if they don't work, they will not win the next election. They will not say if they don't work, they will not win the next election. Then they will start to work. Because we don't really have an opposition as in meaningful, trustworthy, honestly opposition party. Honest as in a good opposition party that is not corrupt, that is not interested in Ghana must go money. Because we don't have that, that is the reason why, that's the reason why whenever any government enter office for Edo State, any governor enter office for Edo State, that is the reason why they don't work and they don't care. They don't say nothing they happen, they don't work. Okay? Now, I just believe that for us to really get things right in Edo State is to really start telling our governor what we want them to do for their 8 years in office. We really have to point something out. We don't want a governor that will spend 8 years. All he will do is to go out and commission mosquito net, just like what Obaseki have did so far since he has been in office. Commissioning mosquito net. We want a governor that will enter office to say, Mr. Governor, this is your first 4 years. Use and take give us light. Your second 4 years, use and take fix our road. You go. Bye-bye. So the second governor will come, will say, your first 4 years, we don't need light, we don't need road. Though. The past governor don't want. Now I beg, your first 4 years, use and take fix our educational system. The other 4 years, use and take fix our healthcare system. That one go. The third one go come. Now our educational system don't good now. Healthcare system don't good. Road don't good. Light don't dey. The third one go say, you this your 4 years, so you have to use it to invent something where you never did this stage before. You have to be, you have to think hard. All the things we never did before. You see that road now from Benin to Yokorion. That now only one road now dey. May you construct new one. We be say it go take less hour. That is how country grow and start to develop. That is how, that is how a state can develop. Governor go spend 8 years, he no go do anything, go comot. Governor go enter office, light no dey, road no good, hospital no good, school no good. He go spend 8 years, go comot. Another one go come, go comot. All those things no good, they still dey there for how many years? We know they talk. Now that one be the problem. So I don't say to you to make una go ask Obaseki why the 5-star hospital still sit down there. Why you guys should go and ask Obaseki why he cannot get the 5-star hospital up and running. Why he still cannot get it up and running. And why he cannot give us light. Those two things now, we have to really face him on that. Especially this 5-star hospital. What is the problem with Obaseki? Why is he can? Why how come all the equipment Oshomole claim to have ordered? Why the equipment don't come? I be they don't sell them. I be they put I be they keep the equipment for inside their warehouse. Make we know where they keep them. If you never come, the money where they say they take order the equipment, where is they? Where is they? I don't say youth. This is an assignment I'm giving you guys. I can see that you guys are really jobless. For you to come to social media, posting an amigo picture, you Stalios as us are holding. For you to be posted an amigo picture of your social media, that means you are really jobless. I know you are getting paid now for destroying your fellow your ordinary citizen that is not a governor, that is not that is not responsible for your bad infrastructure in those states, your bad education, healthcare, and the rest. Just attacking him because you are paid to do so. All right. Stalios as also when holding the crumbs that is falling off your political godfather's table, it will not fill you up. Those crumbs will not benefit. Your children cannot benefit from those crumbs. You will end up suffering at the end. Now you go suffer. You will suffer as well. Okay. So Sally Osaze Osahono holding youth like yourself should stop hiding under the table of your political godfather, waiting for all the crumbs that will fall off their table, whereby you can actually make a table for yourself. Sally Osaze Osahono holding, this is an assignment for you. I want you to go back and post it on your Facebook page. Get back to me. I want you to let me know that you are actually you have communicated with Obaseki about this 5-star hospital. Why Obaseki cannot get the 5-star hospital up and running after 1 year of commissioning. Thank you all very much, and good night.